I'm Laura Williams, founder of Williams HR Law and Williams HR Consulting. Today's topic is really important for organizations across sectors. We're focusing today on workplace harassment, what it means to be compliant from an employer standpoint, and also we're going to provide you with some practical strategies that you can implement to ensure that employees understand how to conduct themselves as they work with each other, as well as when they work with external third parties that may interact with your organization. Workplace harassment has become a huge issue lately because harassment in general has really caught social attention through the high-profile media cases such as Jian Ghomeshi, what's happened to the south of us with respect to Roger Ailes of Fox News, think about Bill Cosby, or even with respect in our own context, some of the political scandals that have involved harassment and sexual harassment. And from that perspective, it's really caught the attention of legislators across the country to enact more stringent requirements that have to be met by employers to protect against this conduct in the workplace. Employers have to be aware of the fact that there could be very significant consequences if they're found offside and not meeting the requirements that have to be met to ensure that employees are protected. Having worked with organizations in the cultural sector, we can say firsthand that we know there are certain and particular vulnerabilities that these organizations have to workplace harassment. Think about the nature of the work and how it's performed. For example, you could have an aggressive artist manager that really is vigorously trying to advance the interest of his or her client, and maybe wittingly or unwittingly perpetrating some behaviors that are considered to be unwelcome on the other side. Also, there are a lot of industry events that have after parties, for example, that employees may participate in, and that the employer might not be aware that they're still on the hook from a liability perspective should a conduct issue could create issues. Because being compliant means instituting certain workplace rules, sometimes employees don't want to feel so regulated because the regulation might counteract with the need to be creative. Harassment and violence is considered a health and safety issue. So there are very specific requirements that have to be met. As well, if the conduct touches on any of the protected grounds under human rights legislation, it can also be a discrimination issue. Harassment has a huge impact on organizations, not only from a legal standpoint, but also from a cultural standpoint. Harassment affects morale, can affect an employer's brand and the ability to attract good talent, retain talent, and have solid engagement in the workplace. So we're really looking forward to sharing this content with you. We know it's going to be valuable, and as with all the modules, make sure that you provide us with feedback, ask questions, because ensuring that you understand this content could be a difference maker for your organization.